Whenever you see and starring Matt Lauer, you know you're in for a treat. That's right, we saw Sharknado 2, so you know what that means.
Schwarzenegger grow a baby in his belly, rock a rhinestone vest while ripping Justin to Kelly, or maybe see a burlesque show with Nick Crow and take a boat with speed to hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul in the beautiful June, gonna take you from the goob all the way to the room. Ran the games of Street Fighter, helped to blow off steam, just a sucker punch the odd life of Timothy Green. Sharknado, the birdemic, how we staying alive. They call it in the badass and he's on the line, cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice, cause a bad Jim Varney looking kind of nice. Paul and June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots getting paid. They judge a bunch of movies while they're making the grade. Here's a real question for you, how did this get made? That's a good look, Haru.
What's that smell?
Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to How Did This Get Made? Matinee Monday. I'm your host, Paul Scheer. This is a chance for us to go back into the How Did This Get Made vault and pull out some episodes that have been collecting dust. And this summer, we are celebrating all of our shark movies for something that we like to call Hot Shark Summer. And this one is one of the worst. We're talking about Sharknado 2. Sharknado 1, clever, fun. Sharknado 2 and 3 just go worse and worse and worse. This one, obviously, is about a Sharknado in New York. Matt Lauer is in it. Scott Aukerman is our guest. And June and I actually had the baby in the studio for this recording. Yes, we had a brand new baby, and we brought him to the record because we were still figuring shit out. Anyway, June gets into the mind of a shark. Jason argues that sharks can't breathe air. And in this clip, June and Jason break down the logistics of how a shark might feel getting pulled up into a tornado. Here, take a listen.
I know I missed a couple of minutes. Have you started to talk about just the story?
Not really. We're still in the prologue, actually.
Oh, okay, great. You're still talking about Tara Reid's handwriting?
Yeah, we did. And we also wanted to get your opinion on why you think these sharks are able, because we were saying that they can't breathe air.
Yeah, you're the shark expert.
Well, you know what I actually was thinking this time around? It seems strange to me. All of a sudden, the thought occurred to me, if I'm a shark and I'm swimming along, I somehow get caught up in a tornado.
You'd be surprised.
You're in the mind of the shark.
Yes.
I love this.
Right?
Well, yes, Scott. This is the thing. It would be
shocking to you, right?
I would be shocked.
You would be sharked.
I would be totally sharked.
Would you be shocked to find out that you were in midair?
I don't know if the first thing I would do is want to eat and attack.
Well,
all of a sudden it occurred to me, like, these sharks are, sharks swim around for a while in the water and don't necessarily attack everything they see.
Okay, imagine this.
Stay with me.
Imagine this. Say you're in your house tonight, and all of a sudden the burglar alarm goes off.
Oh, God.
Would you fry yourself up an omelet first before
That's
attacking?
a very good question. But
Okay. No, I wouldn't.
No. There you go. You're proving your point.
You
No,
go.
but here's my point.
Let's see.
But sharks are only hungry when they're provoked.
Guys,
and that tornado...
sharks cannot breathe in air. It would be like saying tonight you are sucked from your bed and put 2 miles underwater.
Well,
what if it were a whirlpool? What if there's some air in the whirlpool, especially if you're in the middle of it?
Wait a second. It would work the same way for us. We all eat fish or... right? People, So if we got pulled into the water, would we just immediately start eating fish?
Chomping on some fish?
If fish started slapping me in the face in the middle of a human pool, which would be the equivalent of a Sharknado.
What we have forgotten to say, a human pool?
Sure. Sorry, whirlman.
A whirlman? Ooh, I like that. What we've forgotten to say, I apologize, is as the Sharknado hits the plane and the plane is ripped open, Tara Reid's hand is eaten off.
I've totally forgotten to.
A shark,
She's holding a gun.
Which appears...
She's shooting at the shark.
Oh, yes. She's shooting at the shark.
Dead on aim.
Yes.
Amazing aim.
She shoots it in the eye. She says, the shark has a scar. She appears to think the shark remembers her.
Yes.
Which made me think of Jaws 4.
Well,
By the way, that was the whole problem with the original Sharknado, which was that...
There was one problem with the original Sharknado?
That was the only problem I could see.
That was the whole problem.
The
which
only
was
problem I saw was that it seemed like we were tracking one shark
Yep.
and then all sharks at the same time, but that there
that
was a
shark never
battle
came
against
back,
one
right?
shark. I thought that was the shark.
I
That
thought it was
shark
going to be.
back.
I thought
there
it was.
seemed to be a moment of recognition.
Did that shark come back at the end of this movie?
Oh,
Because-
yes, it did.
Of course it did.
That was
It
the
did
one-
because it had her arm in
was
its
in it.
mouth.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just another. Oh,
I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
at
no,
the
no,
end
no,
of the
no,
movie,
no, my God.
Ian Ziering pulls
yes,
No,
yeah.
that's not
Tara
her
Reid's.
arm.
Yes, it is. It's got her wedding ring on it.
it.
No, it's not because he says
Scott.
she's not going to need this again.
She doesn't.
Because she can't
because
put
it's
it
been
back
eaten off.
on.
No, it's her whole
Scott.
arm was not eaten off.
Scott, I am
lot
just
of her hand.
I guarantee.
Just
Get
her
the
hand.
fuck out.
Scott.
Get out of here.
Fuck the
Scott.
fuck out of you. I am shocked that you guys think that this is
No.
her arm.
No, when
typing
he
in the Google.
reaches
Of course it's
in the
her.
mouth.
Why would
he
her
reaches
ring.
in the mouth and he pulls out. They show her ring on the
There's a
plane.
close-
Why
of it
would
so
he
we
say
know.
she's not going to need this again?
Because
Yeah.
they can't put it
She
back
can't
on.
put her wasted, shriveled arm.
But why
Did
would he
you see
say
how
she?
floppy-
Because she's right next to him. You wouldn't
Because
say
he doesn't. He barely
If you were right
recognizes
next to
her
me.
as a human.
If you well, okay, I understand.
I'm looking up.
She may
according
not
to
have even been there.
According to ABC News, it says at the end of the movie, Ziering finds a shark that ate Reed's hand and gets the wedding ring back by ripping it out of the chewed arm. And it says, "Baby, will you marry me again?" And she says, "Yes."
But
But
that's
he
actually
says,
a big-
literally, I wrote this down.
Yes,
He
so did
says, she's not going to need this
He's
again.
making a joke.
Yep.
But who's the she?
He's saying it to himself, like she's not going to need this again.
Yeah,
like you,
because she
that's an
can't
inner.
hear him.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh,
She's not
really?
going to need this again.
Oh, really? You're gonna get really upset at the
Say-
logic of this?
How does that line
Every
make any
person
sense?
in the city of New
She's
York
not going to need this again.
continuously
He's saying
runs
it to
into each
himself.
other.
Who is he saying it to?
Why is Judd Hirsch at the other stop with his taxi cab?
Because he knows that if anyone were to get out of that big situation at Met Stadium,
You are out
it
of
would have
your
been
mind.
them.
You are out of order.
City Field.
You are out of order.
And I still don't know whose arm the shark actually bit off. Anyway, listen to this entire episode right now wherever you get your podcasts. Remember to subscribe wherever you listen to How Did This Get Made, whether it is on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We'll appreciate it. Subscribe here as well. We won't inundate you with too much stuff. Enjoy it. See you next time. Bye for now.